Today the Ball Buster Challenge is live, but this one has another leaderboard associated with it for one of you guys to try to win 50,000 gems if you use the least amount of troops to 3-star it. According to the Clash team, the Barbarian King and spells do not count towards your score. In theory, to earn the #1 spot, you would want to use the King to 3-star this base. I tried it, time failed miserably, but you know that someone's going to pull it off. Now, if you don't care about the leaderboard and you just want to 3-star this base, you could do something like this. We know that there's a dragon in the clan castle, and the most effective way to get rid of that is to use the Barbarian King right here and use his ability to take out the clan castle. And we're going to go ahead and drop 2 wall breakers there, 2 there, and then we can release 2 of the golems, a couple of P.E.K.K.A.s, release the Valkyries, and we're just basically going to rage up and drop a few wizards for cleanup. Very simple stuff. The Barbarian King's working on the other side, and the golems, Valkyries are going to power through down to the bottom, and basically what we're going to do is use the Hog Riders to sweep through. Let's go ahead and drop another rage spell for our Valkyries. Let's go ahead and drop all of our Hog Riders down from the bottom, and we're going to work them up into the center of the base. Looks like there's also a P.E.K.K.A. working on a few defenses in there, and we're going to use the heal spell to protect the hogs as they travel through. Now, some of this stuff will translate into our next attack, where we did do, I think it was 147 troop housing space, which is just Hog Riders and Valkyries to take this down. But this is actually a really easy base. You can just drop all the rest of your troops. You can spam it. It really doesn't matter. Very easy 3-star. The King's doing very nice because he does have the spiky ball as well as the vamp stash ability, which gets his health back up as he attacks buildings. So the Hog Riders are going to work their way to the center, and you can pretty much sit back and wait it out for the 3-star at this point. All right, so for our reduced troop version, we're going to use the King in the same exact manner. We know that he can clear the entire right side of the village. Let's go ahead and use his ability, take out the clan castle, drop 2 wall breakers, and we're realistically just fighting against time at this point because the King does have that vamp stash ability, and it does keep him alive unless he starts running into a ton of defenses. He's going to get stuck on some skeletons from a skeleton trap. Let's go ahead and drop 2 archers in each corner to start working on these high hit point storages. They do take a while to clear, and we do want to keep those archers alive for any back end cleanup. The King is working on a gold storage himself, and we're going to go ahead and rage him up once he gets closer to the defensive Kings, because we're going to be waiting a little while. We're almost to the 2-minute mark, and we will need to speed this attack up at some point, or we just simply will run out of time on the cleanup. So he's working on the archer tower and air defense location. He's going to take on the first defensive King. Let's go ahead and rage him up right there. He's going to power through that one, take on the army camp, move down into the bomb tower. There he goes. He's going to progress into the next one. Let's go ahead and zoom in right here, and we're going to drop 2 wall breakers right here, and then we're going to release all of the Valkyries to take on this defensive King's placement as well as all these defenses. There we go. They should pull into the King. There he goes. And then they're going to shoot over and take out all these defenses, or at least do damage to them. Hopefully they get that archer tower. And I really wanted them to get that bomb tower, but they completely skipped it. Not a big deal. You really just, Valkyries, you just can't control. All right, so King is working. Let's go ahead and drop an invisibility spell, and let's go ahead and send our Hog Riders in to help him out. And we're trying to get them to the center of the base for our first heal spell. So they're going to take on hidden Teslas. There goes the cannon, and we're going to go ahead and drop the heal spell right here in the center, and this is going to help some of them get powered back up before they move into the next section. So we got one group taking on a wizard tower, and the next group is working into some hidden Teslas. The King is going to be working his way around, possibly getting stuck on a wall. Let's go ahead and drop our next heal spell for this bomb tower, and they should go into the air defense. Hidden Tesla, deal with the defensive King. Let's go ahead and drop a poison spell right there for him, because that's going to slow him down. And the hogs are going to work their way through the hidden Teslas, air defense, mortars. King is worked his way to the center of the base. Let's drop 2 minions, and now the hogs have cleared all the defenses, and they should take out the buildings on the other side while the King works on the town hall. But I'm very interested to know how many troops you guys are able to use to 3-star this base.